Welcome everyone to Massacre Day 1, a big four-match card headlined by the XYZ Championship. I am the Colonist.
And I am Abizzle, a.k.a. your king, a.k.a. The Rock.
That's wrong. That last one may be up for debate, but we've got a rock-solid card to bring to you after an incredible Rebels and Redcoats Tournament, which is culminating tomorrow in the main event. This matchup of Mario and Luigi versus Rain and Souls actually took place in the, as you recall, AB, as I believe you were there to witness it, in the quarterfinals, where Ermac just had no regard for the rules and did whatever it took to make it to the semifinals. Of course, were felled by Piccolo and Reptile, but Mario and Luigi played a lot of Paper Mario. They were really mad about it and challenged Rain and Souls to a proper tag match. And here we go, and this is what's going to kick off day one of Massacre. How you doing? How you feeling? And do you still think these guys are no good?
Powerful, definitely no good. Those guys got some problems with them, the way they move, the way they talk. I don't like the way that they do none of that stuff.
It's like, here comes Mario.
But, you know, to each his own, to each his own. Have y'all tried the new moon-based protein shake? Y'all gotta try the new moon-based protein shake.
Is that the same stuff that had the cream?
The world.
Is that the same, like the cream stuff that you put on, but now you can put it in milkshake form?
Oh, this is for edible muscle growth, becoming super powerful. If you don't want to be a pansy, you don't want to come to the moon and train proper, you can have some of this to quietly help your body, not be a measly little
Is that what it is? Is it that Mario and Luigi are so on the mushroom diet, you offered them this moon stuff, and they just rejected it because they're so into the mushrooms? Or is it just because Bowser Black is just saying, no plumbers? No plumbers on the moon.
No plumbers is the first ploy, and the second ploy is that these mushrooms are from the moon. They're moon mushrooms. There's no reason you don't want to have them. They're all natural from the moon.
So, you've got, man, it's almost like Chrono with the dessert table. You just got, wow, this is quite the spread you've got here. Oh my God.
Look at all this.
That is a lot of moon stuff. I don't know. I don't like that thing that looks like a cantaloupe, but it is glowing sizably. Folks, you can't see it from your angle, but that is, ask later
it's a
what that
suppository.
is. Yeah, oh, dear God, that is quite large for a suppository. But speaking of things that are supposed, here comes Rain and Souls. And Rain and Souls, these two made it to the semifinals through very nefarious tactics. They had a first-round matchup where Ken Masters' tag partner was assaulted before the match started. So that was a 2-on-1. Then they had no regard for tag rules and cheated their way to the semifinals. But, of course, Piccolo and Reptile caught up to him in the steel cage. But Sub-Zero, who is the third member of Cold Rain and Souls, who is in the main event of Day 3 in a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship that Symbiote Spider-Man holds, and Freddy Krueger's in the mix, told these two, do it right. You know, you've been cheating a whole lot, and I love cheating. Get the win, do it any way you can, but do it right. So let's see if they can do it here today. Who you got, AB?
Well, I might go with Rain and Souls because you can't trust these mushroom plumbers. You don't trust them. They put mushrooms in your pipes. You gotta not do it.
They put mushrooms in your pipes? Where's the evidence for that? I have not seen a mushroom in the pipes yet.
Proof. I got photo evidence of them putting their mushrooms in the pipes.
Oh God, that's unfortunate. Are there now?
Look at this.
Now punches. Now look at the right hands that Luigi is raining down onto Rain. No pun intended. And Rain now finally getting out of the corner here, and a punch to the kneecap. Very interesting start out, but that Luigi driver is in fact devastating. So, and Rain leaving the ring now and trying to regain a little bit of his composure. It was Rain and Luigi who were the only two men in the matchup in the quarterfinal, the only two legal men. Ermac didn't stop Ermac from doing his damage. And a nice power slam there. And now, AB, I know that the issues between you and Corleone have not been resolved, but I do hear that we still have prizes.
I don't know what you're talking about. We've been in great conversation, talking all the time. He calls me every night and complains to me about all his woes.
And now turnabout fair play, or thought so. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You know, we're working things out. We're talking it out. You know,
you're talking them out. Yeah, feel therapeutic. Yeah, you have
Real therapeutic.
Yeah, do you have any puppets to show where people got touched? No, tag into...
not at all, man.
No,
No
but that's...
Diddy, as the folks like to say nowadays.
But I will say,
Diddy.
speaking of puppets, Ermac's wife Elmo and his kids Ermo and Elmac, anxiously looking on from ringside here today. Ermac back in. We did invite them. They are... You can't see them. They're on the hard cam side, but they are here.
Hard cam.
That's right.
All right. But, you know, I got the pleasure of being the reward giver this time. So if those demon plumbers win, you know, we get some rusty wrenches, which we can consider to beat them with.
Rusty wrenches? Not even functional wrenches? Oh, into the corner is Ermac, who threw our referee, Jerry Jones. Oh, and a kick to the gut.
Well, it's actually from their personal plumber bag, these rusty wrenches. Stolen. Yeah,
oh,
properly taken.
Probably taken, and Ermac tripped up Mario after the tag, making sure that the advantage was back into the side of the Cold Rain and Souls, and very frequent tags here. One punch from the top rope and a cover. Could be over here. One, two, and an elbow drop. No!
Oh, the ref.
Luigi charged in and broke up the count, but also elbowed Jerry Jones in the back of the head.
Oh, no.
To the front of the head.
Wow. Well, y'all, I think y'all need to like and subscribe. And we had a comment below to save a referee.
Yeah, you got to save a referee today, as Luigi got a little overzealous there. And maybe this will make Jerry Jones reconsider his all-in statements. If you know, you know. But, and a nice arm drag from Mario. As right now, AB, you got to give credit to Ermac and Rain. They have really done a good job of isolating both tag members and keeping the advantage on their side.
Indeed.
Nice headlock here, not headline, arm drag rather, right here in front of us here. And now a tail. Now the cables are coming off those monitors, coming off our spare table. Referees count up to 5. Jerry Jones back up. And now, and a half Boston Crab from Rain, and tossing Ermac back into the ring is Luigi. Just slapping the taste out of Ermac.
Yeah.
Right in front of his children, no less.
Yeah.
And just big
no
chops.
All right.
That's right.
This is a lot of slaps.
And Luigi's got a lot of anger pent up because, Paper Mario doesn't really make Luigi look the best. And
my God, he's still slapping.
That's all they've been playing is Mario and Luigi. Ever since they lost that quarterfinal match, they've been playing Paper Mario over and over. The N64, the original game, where Luigi just looks like a giant bitch, and that does not make Luigi very happy.
No, nobody likes to see the truth.
Yeah. No, it's like when anybody mentions Luigi's year, the year of Luigi being like the worst grossing for Nintendo. Luigi's very upset about that still.
I want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
He gets very upset.
And just,
if Rain and Ermac win, we get a flamethrower and a Tesla gun. I love it.
A Tesla gun? You mean we get a flamethrower and not a flamethrower?
Oh yeah, they made a flamethrower, didn't they? Let me check the script real quick here. Okay, so you get a Tesla gun and a flamethrower, and you also get an electric Tesla gun.
Oh my God! Oh man!
Like it shoots out electricity.
Wait a second! How about a bonus? Elbow drop into the table. And Ermac just elbow dropping the hell out of Luigi.
Let's go!
And boy, right here out of the gate, and this is just match 1 of Massacre, folks.
That's a bonus.
As Rain and Souls have just continued to deal the punishment as hard and as vigorously as they can. Referees count up to 5. And now a punch to the dick from Ermac as the referee's count is up to 7.
Wow.
As I've actually kind of lost track of who the legal men have been in this matchup. The referees count here, though. Referees count up to 9, and this is an elimination match. Is Mario going to get counted out here? Mario's counted out.
Mario.
And now it's down to Luigi and Rain and Souls.
Oh, no.
And now this is a very difficult 1-on-2 situation.
Luigi, you done, bud.
And
Mario's out.
Well, yeah, this is not looking good. And you got to give credit to Rain and Souls. They have really done an incredible job of isolating Mario, keeping him outside, but you still couldn't do it admirably, though. They had to rely on the count-out to make sure Mario was eliminated. Couldn't pin him, knew they couldn't pin him, decided to take the easy way out.
That's the way to do it. Gotta get that victory.
Yeah, well,
you know what? These guys are looking more and more ready to be sent to the fold.
Yeah, well, you got to give Rain and Souls. They don't mind winning by any means necessary. We've seen it multiple times now. And how can Ermac do that with his family in attendance and be proud of himself? And down his knees to the inner thighs. Really trying to stop that Luigi driver at any chance. He's got tag into Rain now. As these two have come in clearly with a plan and are executing it to absolute precision here tonight.
Wow.
Over the top suplex, and now can Luigi, and this is kind of a big defining moment for Luigi, can he get it done by himself? We've mentioned the chip on his shoulder, but this is the first time Luigi's ever really been in a situation where he's got to handle things on his own. And it's not in a mansion.
Back against the wall, can't blink a wink.
Yeah.
Eyes stuck open.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to keep his eyes stuck open. Wait a second. Rainbringer! Rainbringer! That could do it! That could do it! And now, if you have to imagine, if Ermac had gone for the cover there, he might have gotten the pinfall.
It might have been over. My God.
Yeah, look at the ribs. The ribs of Luigi certainly hurting him. Is this even doable for Luigi, AB?
I don't know, man. He's a shady plumber, but without his brother, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I almost feel like loses it and goes over bananas.
Oh God, and a leg right to the guts into the ropes. And that's a really precarious spot to be in. And and a blatant low blow. How can you do that in front of the family? That's disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
And that's the way that Cold Rain and Souls have gone about their business. There's no disputing that. We saw the count-out victory from Sub-Zero against Freddy Krueger in the #1 contenders match that led to this whole situation, the triple threat, and a double hip toss over Jerry Jones. That was impressive.
Good golly.
That was impressive, but Luigi's got to pin both Ermac and Rain in order to emerge victorious, AB, and that might be too tall an order when these guys have been so efficient and so meticulous in their plan of attack.
Very true. Oh, man.
Yeah, but
reminds me of how amazing I am.
Well, you certainly have had some tag team success, although you didn't want to show it during the tournament for whatever reason, and you and Corleone have not quite been the same since. But, there was a lot of slam doors in the face before that whole thing led up, too. So
he said he had it covered. He said he handled it. I told him, okay, you got it. It's all you.
Yeah.
You wanted to take care of it.
I don't know. Well, something's been taken care of, but Michael Corleone, speaking of, he's going to face Jack Black on day 3. Jack Black pulling double duty, main eventing day 2 with Eclipse against Piccolo and Reptile, and then going in one-on-one against the Boss.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great time, I think.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's certainly gonna be a matchup. And now, what a Snake Eyes! Snake Eyes, wait a second. Wow. Snake Eyes and Luigi Driver. Luigi Driver. The cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rain wasn't able to break it up in time. And now it's Luigi and Rain, and I think Ermac had pulled off the top turnbuckle pad in that corner. So he got hit with a pretty nasty Snake Eyes and a punch to the dick.
Sending a message.
Well, the message may have been sent from Luigi. What an incredible comeback.
Wow.
After that counter. But it's going to
I don't want a rusty wrench.
Yeah, but how much does Luigi have left? That's the bigger question here. And an over-the-top suplex. And as you see, AB, Luigi, he might be running out of gas fast, man.
Yeah. He's trying, though.
He is. Referee Jerry Jones has gone through a lot in this matchup, but he's still standing tall. I can hear him muttering, all in, all in, all in.
All in, baby.
All in. And now wait a second. Wait a second. Rainbringer, but Luigi might be too close to the ropes. And, oh, my God.
Reversal.
Luigi got a head of steam and got right back up. From the Rainbringer. That's the second one he's gotten on the night. and an elbow drop to the head.
Oh, wow.
And, boy, Luigi, it's like that Rainbringer woke him up.
Woke him way up.
Now
he's ready to fight.
And now went for a splash. Oh, and a counter! And got just slightly out of the way. And now Rain back on the advantage. And when you're this deep into a match, you cannot make mistakes like that. Bulldog.
Oh, good old dog. Wowza.
And can Luigi end up and finish this match mistake-free? Because that's what it's going to take, AB. He's going to have to be as precise as Rain and Souls have been.
Who's got the eye of the tiger? We're going to find out tonight, folks.
Yes, we are. And this is just match 1 of Massacre, folks. We've got a grudge feud coming up. We got 2 grudge feuds coming up in the XYZ Championship. Aquaman versus the champion Sephiroth. The rematch main events tonight. And now Rain not looking too good. Center of the ring. Luigi and Rain have both taken a hell of a lot of punishment here in this opening contest. But which team will emerge victorious? Fireman's carry, take a drink, or a scoop of ice cream. Punch to the face counter.
Boom.
Luigi rolls out of the way. Oh, what a shoulder tackle.
Dang.
Just shoving Rain. And another elbow to the forehead. And Luigi, he's definitely calculating his shots a little bit more, has slowed down his attack. You can see here, and now into the corner, and there is no turnbuckle pad removal. As I just saw, but wait a second. Going for another snake eyes. He went for another Luigi driver. How he beat Ermac, but Rain was able to anticipate it and counter, saw it coming.
Oh, wow.
Boy, that was close, AB. He tried to go for the same trick a second time, and Rain was not having it.
That's intense.
This has been a hell of a matchup, and oh, what a cannonball right into the gut. And the way, oh, wait a second, Luigi's ankle lock. Luigi's got the ankle lock. Is it going to get Rain to tap out? And he's got the grapevine. He's got it wrenched in. That could be what does it. Luigi's got that trademark ankle lock. And Rain almost tapped, but not quite on that occasion. But was that enough, AB? He's not looking good.
He's laying there.
Luigi, cover him, Luigi. Finally does. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. Luigi completes the comeback.
Wow. Well,
that was impressive.
Here's your rusty wrench.
Oh, God, that's heavy.
My rusty wrench.
God, that's heavy.
Great.
Well,
I don't know what to do with it,
I might give this to Corleone's sick uncle, who we're also taking care of here at the booth. Here, buddy. You sleep with this. It's a stuffed animal. Hope you don't get tetanus.
Nice and sick.
But the Mario Brothers, Luigi steps up to the plate after Rain and Souls tried to screw the Mario Brothers. Luigi said, "Not today." And I respect that. What a hell of a win for the Mario Brothers. That tag team is going places, AB, except the moon. They're going everywhere except the moon. But we've got more matches.
Invited.
And this time, that's right, no plumbers. We've got a grudge feud between Lizzie and Sydney, the yellow SPD Ranger versus the pink SPD Ranger, with Black Cat stepping in as a special referee. Now, this match, AB, if you recall the Power Rangers Implosion matchup, the mixed tag match at the WrestleBration.
Yep.
The Blue Ranger and the Green Ranger made amends after that. They said, maybe I was being a dick. And they apologized, and they reunited as a team, albeit unsuccessfully in the Rebels and Redcoats Tournament, but they reunited as a team.
True.
Surprise, surprise, the women didn't resolve their issues after that. And there's still there's still a little bit of resentment going on between these two, so they have to have another matchup to get it all said and done. And Black Cat was like, you know what? You need an impartial party. I can be that impartial party. So she has agreed, albeit there is a little bit of interest between the Pink Ranger and Black Cat, because I know that they're friends and they've talked before, as the women have reached a full calendar year of being on the CIW roster, AB, and that is an accomplishment in and of itself, and it has been a great addition to the overall state of the program. But can the Yellow Ranger beat the Pink Ranger? Because right now it has been the Pink Ranger pretty much dominating as has the Blue Ranger, over Lizzie and Bridge. Can she make the statement herself and maybe make herself a little more noticeable as the overall women's roster continues to grow and develop, all in the name of that CIW Women's Championship?
I mean, the biggest problem I'm having here is that they as well did not accept the invite to the moon, which we sent them because they are weak, pansy little rangers that can get their knees broken.
Now, see, that's the weird part, because they're the Space Patrol Delta. So you'd think that they would have, like, a thing. Maybe they have their own spot on the moon, and it's just not part of, like, that part of the culture. Is there a counterculture on the moon? I don't know. I don't know enough about moon politics.
All over the moon. I've been every part of the moon. I don't go by the dark side of the moon because there's Diddy activity there, so I don't do it. I don't go by there.
Yeah. No.
But I've been to all points of the moon, and there is no PC Space Rangers.
Well, maybe they have a spot, and maybe they're just really good at concealing it. But given their Megazord, I wouldn't bet on it. But here we go. The matchup has started as Lizzie and Sydney
robot.
So far trading collar and elbow tie-ups, and a meat wallet mutilation to start. As Lizzie getting the ball started and going really hot. Who you got in this match, AB?
I guess my vote will go for Black Cat because she looks very orange,
She's
like
the
a particular
referee.
man that I'm quite a fan of.
She's the referee. She's the ref, though. You can't root. Well, I guess if you want to root for the ref, but she's not going to win the match.
We're going to root. Shout out for the orange Black Cat.
As well, that's part of the CIW colors, as we saw Jimmy Corderas in his return has donned the proverbial orange and black.
Yes.
As Black Cat wanted to kind of honor that. And what a nice belly-to-belly there from Sydney.
Got an orange spray tan.
And Sydney
just like my favorite man.
And a low blow. Or another low blow from Lizzie, who is not afraid to hit where it hurts, AB.
If it ain't orange, it ain't nothing. You're darn right. You know, when you make purple and yellow, what you get?
What, you get purple and yellow?
I mean pink and yellow. Oh, God.
Yeah, well...
You get orange.
Pink, you get peach, I guess?
You get orange.
You get kind of a peach. I don't know if you fully get orange. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. Oh, and that was just...
Yeah,
that might get red there because she was vaulted over the top rope from Lizzie.
Wow. Just a little peachy.
As Black Cat's count goes up to 1 as Lizzie exits the ring, but... How impartial do you think that Black Cat can be in a situation like this? I mean, she has no vested interest in internal Ranger struggles, but this is her first time officiating. Do you think that that's going to play into the outcome of the match?
Might need to get some work on her reffing skills. She does a pose every time she counts.
She does. Well, I mean, she's still very much into the way she looks. I mean, she's in skin-tight leather, for God's sakes. I mean, she's very conscious about her appearance. I went for a spinning heel kick, wasn't on the mark there. As Lizzie gets another counter.
Appropriate referee attire. Not breathable.
Yeah, well, I would really prefer that Jimmy Corderas or Kevin James or any of our other referees refrain from skin-tight leather. And now, nice
I would like to see Kevin James in skin-tight leather.
No, I would prefer not to see that's some Dark Side of the Moon stuff. We don't need any of that.
It seems like a good idea. I don't know about you.
It's not a good idea. Not to me, it's not. And a big body slam from Sydney. As so far, this has been back and forth between these Rangers. Black Cat has been staying as out of it as she humanly can, which is probably the best case scenario. Going for a roll-up and too close to the ropes.
Especially since she's a cat.
She is a cat. Well, the Black Cat has that devastating cat's claw we've seen fell a number of individuals. And a nice heel kick there from Lizzie. And you have to imagine both of these women know that a victory, especially on a major event scale, can do wonders for your advancement in the women's division. Of course, Wonder Woman versus Yuna tomorrow, and Black Cat there, I think, was just kind of forcing a break a little bit and just checking to make sure that Lizzie didn't get tapped out. That was a very interesting shot. It looked almost like a forearm, but it didn't hit anybody. So, I'm not sure what that was all about, AB.
Well, the winner of tonight's match will get a bonus to the women's division of $15,000.
Oh, that's pretty nice. That's another added incentive of winning this matchup.
Yes, it's the Corleone's offering to these women.
That's Corleone. Corleone has never offered money. I mean, other than base pay, but has never offered money as an incentive to win matches. Is that really coming from him? Is that really coming from him?
This is coming from the here's the paper right here with his name on it. He signed it.
It's signed in marker.
He chose marker. I told him pen would be a better choice.
It's really fat writing too. And now, and a spike
it's a
pile
power
driver.
thing, he says. It's something to assert power. I don't know.
And Sydney, and has to make sure that signature's on every single check he writes. Yeah, just so I know. And and a nice shot, another shot there as Sydney seems to be taking a little bit more advantage of this situation.
They are really going at it.
Yes, they definitely are. And now just a couple jabs that is kind of disorienting Lizzie a little bit. And and a wind-up punch right to the head.
I will be rewarding a pretty pink beetle for the winner of this if the winner's the Pink Ranger.
Like the Volkswagen?
And then a cute yellow beetle for the winner of that.
Like the Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're keeping in line with vehicles. Wait a minute, springboard and got her, kind of. As didn't get off her feet at Sydney, but it was certainly a hell of an impact.
Oh, wow. The one that loses, though, we set that vehicle on fire.
Oh, that's a shame. And
it is a shame. It's very wasteful.
It is.
It'll be beautiful.
I mean, I don't know if they use beetles with their, because they have the Megazord thing and I don't know what is. Oh, inverted DDT. They're from Sydney, and Sydney making the moves count right when it seems like she's losing the advantage. But another meat wallet mutilator. They're from Lizzie.
Boom boom pow.
Oh, and a DDT from Sydney.
Boom boom pow.
These two are really going at it. Oh, wait a second. And that big silencer. Sydney's silencer. The cover here could be over. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And Sydney takes care of business as Lizzie cannot seem to break that glass ceiling. But what a matchup. And hopefully that puts the Ranger infighting to rest. As Black Cat, I thought, did a terrific job of subbing in as an official to keep this matchup as pure as it could be. In that CIW color, very good to see. Your thoughts, AB?
Very good, very good. Now, everyone to the back. We're going to set this yellow Volkswagen on fire.
Well, you have to stay. You got more matchups to cover, but it's all headed over there.
After the match.
That's right. It's all headed out there. We got it in the parking lot, but what a win from Sydney. What does this mean for her chances and her advancement in the women's division? You will find out soon enough. Now we got a big-time grudge match.
Big-time rush.
It is the Shades of Black, Neo and Riddick going on against Dave Chappelle and Smoke. Now, AB, you were there in the first round of the Rebels and Redcoats tournament when these two teams met. And there was quite a bit of controversy.
It was.
Where both men had submissions. Neo was in the Chappelle lock and Riddick had a chin lock and a head twist on Smoke. There was a submission called. Nobody knew who tapped first. Jerry Jones made the call that it was the Shades of Black who got the victory. That was a very controversial decision, and it definitely caused these two to go on tours and do that. And, there was a lot of smoke, there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of comedy specials. It was a whole lot, but they've garnered enough support where they have challenged Neo and Riddick, especially once they lost to Piccolo and Reptile in the second round. They said, your ass is ours. We're going to take your asses down on the main stage in a tag match. And that was signed into rule for this here today. Can the Shades of Black pin them properly? And now that we've been a little ways away, removed from it, AB, do you think Jerry Jones made the right call or not?
Ooh, I don't know, man. That was a rough call. There was a lot of smoke going around the area, so this is something to really consider.
Yeah, it was definitely difficult. And now Agent 47 seems to be accompanying Neo and Riddick here. And the fourth member of the Shades of Black, Pepsi Man, tomorrow night is going one-on-one with Ganondorf.
Oh, boy.
Pepsi Zero versus Ganondorf, a Haas fight. As well as just previously, we just had a women's match. Wonder Woman versus Yuna for the women's title. That's also happening tomorrow. So stay tuned. It is an action-packed night. But the Shades of Black, AB, I know that you and I have talked at length about the kind of things that these guys do and have done. And it's very difficult with the chip on their shoulders the way it is. They need this win. They cannot lose to Dave Chappelle and Smoke here if they want to regain any semblance of their reputation and keep it intact. Especially after getting swept by the Greasy Green Gigolos in the Rebels and Redcoats tournament. Who you got, AB?
Oh, man, big time. I'm going to go for Smoke because they claimed they were going to release a brand new book documenting the training escapades of the Shades of Black and their little outing at the Island of Pleasureful Trains.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, you board one of those trains and you get nothing but pleasure. It's
I don't want to know what happens.
That's a hell of a railroad system, I'll
really
tell you
juicy.
what. That's going to cost a lot more than $200 in the middle of the board. Wrenching knee leg to the back as Smoke is getting right, and Dave Chappelle right there to break it up. And what a thrust kick. And that thrust kick that Dave Chappelle hit caused Neo to kind of lose his balance there a little bit. And has got a leg wrench. You know what? He's helping him stretch out that quad. He's helping him stretch out the leg. He's had knee issues lately. That was a helpful move
all
from Neo.
I heard was there's a lot of quad stretching on that train.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
You have to stretch out your legs. Otherwise, you're just going to be stiff as a board, and you're not going to be able to function. And now another collar and elbow tie-up. As the Shades of Black are starting out maybe a little hungover from the night before.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, this is very disjointed. And our referee, by the way, for these next two matches is Jonah Hill. Part of the reason Jerry Jones was only in the first match is that there was a specific request from both parties to not have Jerry officiate this matchup for obvious reasons.
Yep.
So,
obvious reasons.
You know, because Jerry Jones was in fact the official who made that call. And now wrenching the leg of Neo as Riddick in the ring, Dave Chappelle, just both of them kind of just observing what's happening here. But so far, really hasn't been a whole lot of tags back and forth. It's been mostly just brawling.
Just brawling.
Yeah, and
straight down.
There is a sizable height and weight advantage on the Shades of Black, AB. What is it going to take? The team of Dave Chappelle and Smoke, what is it going to take for them to overcome those odds to get a victory here tonight at Massacre Day 1?
They need raw energy, and they got to make sure the other team cannot breathe.
Yes.
By any means necessary.
Absolutely.
Oh, stop sending a message.
Now, oh, God. Now, what a flurry of punches.
Oh, that bald head flying back and forth.
Dave Chappelle's cranium just got ping-ponged.
Wow.
And now taking out is Neo Smoke, making sure he can't get back to his corner. And now this has just evolved, and we're out here and we're brawling. Oh, what a kick to the balls from Neo.
It's about sending a message, guys. These guys do not want this book released, y'all. You see how hard they're fighting right now?
No, they definitely do not.
They definitely do not.
They definitely do not. They've had a rough enough go of it in the past year and a half in CIW as it is.
Yep.
And
last they need scandal coming their way.
Yeah, they need to be out of the public eye, not in it.
Yeah.
Unless they're winning. And that's a different situation. So they've got to win this matchup. What happens if the Shades of Black win, AB, Mr. Prize Giver?
Well, you know, I was working through it. Me and them, they offered us a few tickets to the Pleasure Island train, and I don't think I want the tickets.
I don't really want to go.
I'm gonna sell these off to somebody if we win for a bunch of money.
Well, you're the one. Oh, wait a second, Riddick Clutch. We might get him sooner than we think. Riddick Clutch, and look how far away Dave Chappelle is from his corner. And Neo tried to head off Smoke at the pass, but couldn't quite land it.
Good lordy.
And so far, the Shades of Black have been isolating Dave Chappelle and Smoke. Now, this is not an elimination tag like the opening matchup was. This is just a straight-up one-follow finish.
And if Smoke and Chappelle win, we get a first copy of the book signed by them.
I mean, a Dave Chappelle signature of any kind is probably worth something. And I'll tag back.
All right, we can sell either of these items for decent money.
Well,
I'm the book for.
You know, AB, we've been getting vehicle after vehicle after vehicle. What do you think I do? Have just like a parking garage that I've been storing them? No, I've had to sell them. It's amazing how quickly. It's amazing how quickly you can flip vehicles on Marketplace for people without asking questions.
Yeah, It really is useful.
It really is useful. And oh, what a
Just flip
spinning
a lot.
heel kick from Smoke, who is now the legal man. Oh no, Chappelle may have had a little too much himself.
Wow.
And both of these teams have had a few miscommunications, AB. It may come down to which team sharpens up their shit first that ends up winning the day.
This is true.
As Smoke's athleticism there encountering that back suplex, as these two teams have really gotten a lot of time to think and recuperate. And, you know, Neo and Riddick had that incredible 25-minute throwdown with Piccolo and Reptile, who are in the finals of the Rebels and Redcoats Tournament tomorrow. And what kind of shape, I know it's been a couple weeks, but you feel those matches when they go that long. What kind of shape are Neo and Riddick in heading into this matchup?
I mean, from what I've heard, they're ready in prime. They're juicing.
Doomsday Device!
Oh! They're doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that seems like if they're hurt, they're not showing it.
Oh, yeah.
At least not yet, but Dave Chappelle and Smoke, they're going to have to play the long game if they want to beat a team as prestigious as the Shades of Black. You know, as bad as their go has been.
God, look at Neo. Jesus, Neo.
Neo trying desperately.
Wow.
Just flailing.
Oh, my God.
Tag me in. He was looking for a tag.
Wow,
he was trying to hit the back of the head. Just for a dive. Missed Smoke.
Wow.
Neo has lost it.
Lord.
Neo has completely lost it. As the legal men are now Neo and Smoke. Oh, Riddick up at the top. Elbow drop miss. Neo up at the top. Going for a spear miss. And the Shades of Black, they are trying desperately, but the awareness of angles has really come to help Dave Chappelle and Smoke.
It's scandal time, y'all. They want it.
Yeah, they definitely want it. Well, and they're also, you have a lot of footage over 10 years to watch what the Shades of Black do. How prepared do you think Dave Chappelle and Smoke are, given what they know about the Shades of Black? Half Boston Crab to
Chappelle.
Dave, and not enough to get him to tap.
Oh, my God. Busting that ankle, yo.
It really was just that ankle that I believe the ridiculousness fans call that a scorpion.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not very good. Oh, and what a splash. Up to the top is Neo, going for a big double axe handle.
Hey, he did it.
And finally, and down goes Smoke. As these guys really do not want that book coming out. And a double suplex. As
you guys thought that the stuff we talked about them backstage was bad. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no. This was publicly researched. You know, that 40 minutes was just what we had heard. That was a big gossip fest. This is actually like an investigation's worth. There's
got photographs and everything in this book.
Yeah, it's pretty detailed, and a big suplex from Riddick taking down Dave Chappelle, as now Neo trying to get it done himself. And you got to give credit, Shades of Black, 2-time tag team champions in their own right.
Yeah.
I
mean, like, did you hear the title that they were going to make it?
I did not actually catch it.
It was called Big, Black, and Shady.
Oh yeah. The true story of the Shades of Black. And that's not something you really want to... Oh, springboard! And, it looks like his knee hit Dave Chappelle's neck.
God,
and Dave is convulsing. He might have a crushed larynx. As the referee's
not his larynx.
But he is bleeding.
Wow.
And referees count up to 1 now. Of course, Neo broke the count. Neo and Smoke are the legal men, I believe. Maybe it is Dave Chappelle here. And another double axe handle down to Smoke.
Oh, he got him.
And keep doing that. That's the one that works.
Wow. Big axles in the head.
Yeah, they've been really taking it to Dave Chappelle and Smoke. And what right there, that is expert tag work, as the counter from Dave Chappelle was immediately countered by Riddick.
Oh my God.
And now a counter from Dave Chappelle, who's fighting now with limited vision, undoubtedly, as blood is pouring down his face.
That's rough, man. That's really rough. He got to tag out.
Yeah, he definitely has to tag out, but Smoke's not looking too great either, AB. He may not be bleeding, but he's taking a hell of a lot of punishment, too. This has been mostly Shades of Black all matchup.
Yeah, come on, Dave. You gotta get out of there, man. You're going too hard. You gotta change it out. Keep it too real.
Yeah. Well, Dave Chappelle doesn't know how to do it any other way. That's the thing. We've seen that before. You know,
there you go.
Dave Chappelle teamed up with Mark Henry and Booker T to beat Hulk Hogan once. so he knows what, he's got his finger on the pulse of what's going on. And Neo tried so hard. He tried so hard to break up that discussion between Dave Chappelle and referee Jonah Hill. And a nice arm drag, or hip toss rather, from Smoke.
Oh, Smoke's hurt.
Yeah, Smoke is hurt. He's not looking great either. Dave Chappelle tagging
like,
back in.
Back.
He's like, let me back in.
Wow.
And, you know, you got to give credit to Dave Chappelle. He's got guts, man. He's got guts.
Really fighting hard.
He's never been afraid. In his entire career, we've never seen him back away from a challenge.
Never back down.
That's right. Never did. He never did. And now just a rake to the eyes. And Dave Chappelle is probably somebody who is all too familiar with the dark side of the moon. Oh, and a shot to the gut. Not that he participated. He just knows of it. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Riddick clutch. Another Riddick clutch. Once again. And now look at the direction. He's doing it right in front of Smoke. And that could be enough to make him tap, but Smoke gets there right in time.
Right in time. Wowza.
And this matchup continues. Which one of these teams is going to etch their victory here in the in Massacre, the post-WrestleBration major event you are witnessing here today, the first day of 3 days for this big, monstrously large event. And now, what is Neo got in mind here? Neo back to being the legal man, but Neo's not looking too good himself, AB. This match has really started to go a long time. Oh, what a boot.
Oh, big boot.
That was a big boot. Oh, but wait a second. The baby Matrix. The baby Matrix.
Oh, no.
And now just, oh, God. And yeah, that is about as distinct a message as you could send. But Smoke, he's got to be running on fumes, no pun intended.
Yeah.
As Riddick now got Smoke in the corner as Neo can step back and recover. And that is the genius tag work of the Shades of Black.
Wow, just standing there.
Yeah, he is. Well, he knows. He's got a minute to recover. Dave really ought to get in there and push him off him.
Seriously,
as
Dave,
he landed all 10 punches.
Ouch. That hurts.
And, you know, we've talked a whole lot about Neo and Riddick, but we really haven't seen Agent 47 get sizably involved in this matchup, AB.
Yeah, he's been he's got a special chapter in and of himself. He's been trying to be the peacekeeper of everything, and also the water boy.
Yeah, I also feel like he's less worried about the outcome of this book because he probably doesn't have a whole lot on him because he's a hitman. Yeah, no, he's probably taken care of most of his problems.
Yeah, all he did was serve water, I heard, and that's about it.
Yeah, if his biggest issue is not being fun at parties, I don't think that bothers him too much.
Yeah.
But Neo and Riddick have a lot to hide, so there's that. And
I heard they're hot. And man, those little matrices are getting just torn up.
Yeah, the baby Matrix got another assault, but you know what? That's what Dave Chappelle and Smoke, that's what they have to resort to now. Sometimes you got to fight that fire with fire, especially when it comes to a grudge match like this. And this has been a hell of a matchup, baby. These guys have been brawling to hell.
Yeah, they've been going at it.
Oh no, it's Smoke's now busted open.
Double bust opens.
Oh man, and now both members of Dave Chappelle and Smoke are busted open, and the baby matrices continue to get assaulted.
Damn. It's about sending a message, folks.
Yes, well, Dave Chappelle.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, seriously. And now, oh, and what a big neck breaker. A running neck breaker from Riddick.
Damn.
Who is there, and they're trying here. Wait a second, going for another suplex. Not into the turnbuckle. Oh, God. And you see the way that Chappelle's feet landed on the ropes on the way down.
You said Colunk?
Yeah, Colunk indeed. As Dave Chappelle, he's slowly making his way over there, trying to mount to back up a little bit of offense, and does. But Dave is hurting, man.
He's hurting. They're all hurting.
Yeah, they're all hurting. Hurting for certain.
Feeling it. Come on, Dave.
Which one of these teams is going to walk out of Massacre with a win? Dave Chappelle is bloody. Smoke is bloody, but they're still fighting. They're still taking on the Shades of Black. No fear in the eyes of either of these two men.
So many firemen carry, so many drinks and scoops of ice cream.
That's right, and a tag into Smoke, who is not looking good. His head is bleeding like a sieve. And now launching Neo over the top, and look how much the ring rope on springboard got him.
Wow.
And a moonsault, an Asai moonsault on the mark for the first time in a long time. But is that enough? He's got to get him back in the ring. A boot to the face.
Good boot.
It was a good boot. And now, and Agent 47 got in the ring, and Dave Chappelle made him pay for it.
Smacked him. Talking
said, not today, and a hip toss from Riddick. And on the outside, Neo's on the outside. He's still not looking too good, but he is slowly working his way back in. Riddick clutch. Riddick clutch, but remember, the legal man is still Neo, so Riddick can't get the pin, and he can't get the submission either. It will not count, even though this probably would get Smoke to tap. And what a German from Dave Chappelle! Wow. And another Riddick clutch! God, this is chaotic!
This is intense. Riddick, you're not the legal man,
He's not the legal man, but it may not matter, as Smoke may be broken in half in the center of the ring. All Neo has to do is get in the ring. And now just another chicken wing to Dave Chappelle. Neo not looking good. Riddick back in. Smoke lying almost unconscious. And these guys, what a matchup, AB. This has been a hell of a tag match.
Yeah. Chappelle, you gotta get up. You gotta keep your man safe.
Well, Smoke's
knocking it down himself.
Smoke got up. Got the spinning heel kick, but is Dave Chappelle even in a condition to even get the tag?
Yeah, that's so true. This is an intense battle out here.
This is.
Man, Riddick's not the big man. Once he tags in, he's going to be a force formidable.
Yeah, well, Riddick is really the only one who is not looking in severe danger and in severe pain here, and now tossed over the top rope. And now what's he doing here? And a slingshot drop kick from Smoke.
Wow.
And down goes Neo. And Agent 47 getting a jab in, and Smoke going, no, not today.
Man.
But that might have been enough,
getting treated so poorly.
Well, Riddick, that might have still given enough advantage on the distraction that Riddick was able to throw him into the barricade. Now back in. Dave Chappelle on the outside holding his gut.
Feeling it.
All these guys. Wait a second. Roll up. Roll up here. Small package. 1, 2. Only 2. As Neo almost got caught in a small package.
Get 3.
As boy, what and how humiliating would that have been if that's how your book gets released?
Oh.
Yeah, and now more Matrix mutilation. And this time Riddick has had enough. He's not sitting there waiting. He's like, come on, man. That ain't right.
It's like, not cool, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that's all Vin Diesel needs. And now another counter there from Smoke. And Neo, he's taking a hell of a lot of punishment now, but how much does Smoke have left?
He's hurt, man. He's hurt.
Yeah,
Look at him just falling around like that.
They're all hurt. All of these guys are going to be different men as they leave this matchup.
This is a good time to plug brand new Dark Dragon Moonrock.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Smoke stole the Matrix. Smoke stole the Matrix. Cover him, Smoke. Cover him, Smoke. 1, 2. And right in the nick of time.
Wow, he stole a move.
Riddick barely got there to break up the count, but he got there.
Yeah, blatant disrespect.
My God. I thought that was it, AB. I thought that Chappelle and Smoke had done the unthinkable.
I was ready to get the book cover, too. I was just about to hand it to me.
Oh, man, that was wild. And but was that the last shot? Was that the last chance that Dave Chappelle and Smoke have to come out of this with a win? But Smoke, he's staying on Neo. He's definitely staying on Neo. Rolling senton.
Senton.
Come on, Smoke. You could do this. You could beat the Shades of Black. I want juicy material. I want to see
need it.
headlines. And oh, and
Yeah.
Neo does not. Low
Stop
blow.
sending a message.
And Neo, I thought Neo was going to go for a tag there to Riddick, but caught off at the pass by Smoke. Who knows that a tag to Riddick is not a good thing to happen right now.
Oh my God. Message sent.
Yeah, message definitely sent as Neo. Oh, and a tag to Chappelle is, I don't know what Neo was intending to
right
do.
there.
But that was a
beat,
perfectly timed tag. And the leg to the back, the ninja special. Is that going to be enough to get a tag? Oh, what a German.
Damn.
And Dave Chappelle, the legal man now. As
come on, ref. Get out of here.
Yeah, well, referee Jonah Hill, he has had his hands full and thankfully has not caught too many strays. As one of these two teams, what is it gonna take, AB? And a bulldog from Riddick, who is not the legal man, as we've mentioned before.
Get him out of here.
And Neo and Riddick, they are trying with everything they've got. Backbreaker. Big backbreaker, but Dave Chappelle, that bulldog in German might have taken a lot out of him.
Oh, another tag back.
Hey, wait a second. An Agent 47 brought a chair into the ring. This is not a no disqualification match.
What is with the chair?
Well, of course, they don't want it. If they realize they can't win it, they'd rather get themselves disqualified. Better than to not lose. That's pretty obvious a tactic. But Neo, he's still fighting. He didn't go for the chair. Oh, now he's going for it. Now he's trying to get that chair.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it. Oh, come on. Not like this. Not after this match. And Chappelle heads him off and throws it down. Good. There you go. Don't let him cheat like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't let him get away with that. And
not today.
Yeah, not today. As Dave Chappelle, and now another roll-up. A small package. Could be over 1, 2, and 3. Got him. He got him. Dave Chappelle and Smoke have won it. How did they do it? Let's go!
Big Black and Shady is coming in stores!
Let's go! A small package after Neo tried to cheat and Dave Chappelle said, not on this night.
Not today.
They were bloody. They were battered. They were beaten. But they were not broken by the Shades of Black here tonight. Dave Chappelle and Smoke complete an impossible task and beat the Shades of Black. What a win. You guys have earned it. Go get yourselves cleaned up. And I'm going to get reading to this after the main event because I cannot wait to see. It's amazing that this is a pre-order copy, but now it is main event time. Exceeds title on the line. Sephiroth versus the former champion Aquaman. The only three-time champion, or one of 2 3-time champions in the history of the Exceeds title. Aquaman lost his belt after an immediate tap out to the Aerith Killer at the WrestleBration. This is the rematch.
Oh, shoot.
As Sephiroth, who nobody anticipated would be able to finally climb the ladder after what seemed like an impossible glass ceiling, finally did it at the WrestleBration, but can he keep that belt that he worked so hard to achieve? We will find out here tonight, AB. Who you got?
I'm going to go for Sephiroth because I got an issue with DC. DC can't ever be because I'm going to destroy them because I am the Rock.
I know you guys have issues. I know you, I mean, after the kidnapping and all of that.
They will feel my fury.
Yes, well, they did feel your fury after quite a sizable run. But Aquaman here, he's got a chip on his shoulder because he knows that there's title match implications basically for every member of DC. We've got the tag team championships that Batman and Penguin are defending against Team Mischief, Wario, and Waluigi, who earned their shot during the Saturday Night Hype singles matches.
Hype?
That's going to be on day 3 of Massacre. And then, of course, as we mentioned before, Wonder Woman versus Yuna for the Women's Championship tomorrow night. Here comes the former champion Aquaman as the only person in DC not to have gold, AB. What kind of pressure do you think they put on him to deliver here tonight?
I don't know, man. He smells like fish, and he's not as fishy as the Penguin, but he smells like fish, and I'm going to smack him in the face.
Yeah, and he's a lover of cheap whiskey. I found this out the other day because I walked by his locker room, and in addition to the kiddie pool, which I'm pretty sure had, like, koi fish in it,
Yeah.
There was also a lot of VO bottles. It was really, it stunk. I mean, and they were there for a long time. And some were in the pool, some were in the shower. It was just not, it's not a good time.
Don't mark my words, when the boss comes to knocking, I'm going to beat DC's ass. Every single one of them
well,
is
folks,
going to get it.
Right here tonight, this is what it's all about, that XYZ Championship. As Aquaman has come down here alone, AB, without any assistance from the members of the DC. Do you think that's intentional?
That's brave. That's all I can say about that.
It's bold, but how long will it last? And now, going up to the top rope, and Aquaman, who left the ring immediately to resize and recapture the opponent and really gauge him, collar and elbow tie-up to start this main event. And Aquaman, I don't think he was prepared for Sephiroth. The last time that they met at the WrestleBration, what is going to have to change in Aquaman's strategy in order to beat the man who made sure we know killed Aerith?
Well, he's going to have to not be a little fishy punk ass.
Yeah, well, that's a very tall ask for Aquaman. Body slam.
Ouch.
That's a tall glass of ask for
Speaking of a tall glass of ask, if Aquaman wins, we get his brand of whiskey. Here you go, clink, clink.
Oh, great. Seagram's, my favorite. It's just, Seagram's VO. That's what he loves. I can't stomach that shit, man. It's just not, this is not good. And you know what the worst part is?
We get leather jackets and a whole bunch of hair cream, like a lot.
Hey, I'm going for the hair cream, and now the cover here. 1, 2 to retain. No, only 2. And as I suspected, here comes Batman.
Hey, yo.
Batman right in the middle of the ring, but Sephiroth going, no, get out of my ring. Get the fuck out of my ring.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go, Sephiroth. Don't put up with that.
Drop it on him.
And drop the knee right onto his leg.
Yup.
Yeah, Sephiroth, he had to know that another member of DC was lurking in the wings.
Beat him up. I didn't even see him. I don't know where he came from. He just popped up. Beat him up.
That's Batman. that is literally the whole thing of Batman. But
what the heck just happened? He just popped up out of nowhere. Beat him up.
Well, Aquaman, he walked around the ring. I don't think he anticipated that backfiring as badly as it did. It was, but
I don't even. What in the heck?
Yeah, what in the heck indeed. But Aquaman now with an airplane spin or a whirlpool spin. Not to be confused with his whirlpool the finish.
Oh, he's dizzy.
And he is dizzy, but both men get kind of dizzy. That's a difficult thing about that maneuver. And a nice arm drag takedown by Aquaman, who, in my opinion, really has to keep this match at his pace. And that is a faster pace than what Sephiroth is normally in for. When it comes to these matches, Sephiroth likes being slow and deliberate. Aquaman's got to be fast, and that's not going to help. A top rope arm drag.
Oh.
As Sephiroth has come ready to play. He's not messing around here, because when you think about it, AB, you have to be as ferocious as you can with Aquaman. You know, with his title credentials, he's capable, and he's almost synonymous with this XYZ title to some degree. Oh, kick to the groin.
About sending a message.
And that message clearly sent. It's a very fishy foot to be put into the crotchal area, and now a gut buster. As really trying to stop him. Now another cover. Could retain the title here. 1, 2, and no, only 2.
Oh.
As Sephiroth has really headed off and we don't talk about it enough, AB, but the original friendship of Batman and Aquaman is those two were the ones to take the titles from the Mr. Incredible and Frozone, the TAW contingent. That is where this started, with Batman and Aquaman winning the CIW tag titles back, and then deciding to just do whatever the hell they wanted with it. So it's no surprise that Batman's the one to come and back up Aquaman here tonight.
This is true. This is something to see. But you know what? Smack him on the back of the head. I beat him down. I'm the king.
That's right. Well, and Sephiroth, he seems to be doing a pretty good job of that as it is.
Beat him down. Beat him up.
Yeah, and Sephiroth. Oh, and another low blow.
Yeah, message said.
Yeah, well, you got to know that Aquaman, he knows how to take advantage at a moment's notice. DDT down goes Aquaman.
He's a slimy man. You must beat him down.
He is slimy, but Sephiroth, I mean, Sephiroth is no... he's no model of righteous deeds either. It's just he's something of a cult figure. You know, people just loved him. I mean, his biggest claim to fame is killing a woman of the main character of the game. He doesn't have as many scruples as people think, and there's perfect evidence. Poke to the eye. Sephiroth does not give a damn.
Smack him. Yeah, smack him in the head.
And that is just the way it is. And the thing he really cares about, oh, wait a second, Aerith Killer, there it is right there. That's what made Aquaman tap the first time. He can't tap on the outside, though. And if the referee's count reaches 10, Sephiroth will retain. But Sephiroth thrown back into the ring. Referee's count up to 8.
Right in.
Aquaman is down, but I don't think Sephiroth wants to win in that respect. I don't think he's interested in winning by a count out. That's not the way he wants it done.
Oh, man, he could have.
He could have. He totally could have. But you know what? That goes to show how much respect Sephiroth has for wrestling. You know, he doesn't want to win it with a count out. And now went for another forearm, but this might not be good territory to be in as Aquaman's back into the ring. But here's the thing, AB. Aquaman has to get Sephiroth back into the ring to win the belt. Oh, and now throwing a get out of here.
Get out of here.
Dude, he threw Batman all the way down the ramp.
Get out of here.
He's like, get out of my ring. A spike pile driver, Sephiroth, he has not been phased at Batman's influence this entire matchup.
Yep. Not phased. Get him out of here.
Oh, but he might be phased by getting ring posted as he went for a spear and tried to hit it, but Aquaman escaped at a moment's notice. Batman finally back in the ring is gassed from walking all the way back down the ramp.
Amazing.
He is not happy either. As I don't know if anyone has really combated DC quite like this, AB.
Beat him down.
That's right. Wait a second. Now he's putting Batman in the Aerith Killer. Batman's getting a little Aerith Killer for his trouble.
Get him.
And he is right. He can't pin Batman. Doesn't need to. But Sephiroth better not keep his eyes too far off the prize here, because Aquaman could easily slimmy in there and make an advantage.
Ridiculous.
He's writhing in, and that thumb to the eye that Batman did, but Sephiroth not deterred.
Oh!
And now Aquaman busted open.
Damn.
Sephiroth has not cared.
Beat him up.
Sephiroth has hair to flip.
Heck yeah, flip it. We got hair cream to get. I'm a little low.
That's right, and this is you know, as much as I respect Aquaman's ability, this is catharsis. He deserves this ass whooping.
Heck yeah.
For causing all the problems that DC has had. You know, he's the head of this organization now, you know, of DC. He's the #1 guy. They all look to him, and this guy is the one who's getting his ass beat here to start things.
Beat him up. And
as admirable as it is for Aquaman to want to set the tone for his faction, it has not played out to his favor yet, but a big punch there. A nice small short clothesline could help his case. But wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Playing possum. Sephiroth played possum. 1, 2, 3. Got him. He got him.
He woke up.
He got him. Played possum.
He got him.
With a trolled effort. What a win with a troll from Sephiroth. And boy, what a humiliating way to go down if you're Aquaman, AB.
Wow. Beautifully done.
And an excellent piece of comeuppance. And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy in Aquaman. But folks, thank you all for coming to day 1 of Massacre. We had no shortage of small packages, but we got big things coming up over the next couple of days. Stay tuned for those. We will see you tomorrow.